It's hoped a new bus service will tackle overcrowding on morning journeys from Motcombe to Gillingham School, following concerns raised on Alfred in October by mum Kim Lowe. Kim says pupils were left behind at bus stops in the village because buses were arriving in Motcombe full, which meant the kids got to school late for lessons. One of her daughters was injured after standing by the bus door because there were not seats available on the bus. Her other child, who's autistic, was left distressed by the overcrowding. Kim said the vehicle was licensed to carry over 80 passengers, but only had 35 seats, and questioned whether it was safe for so many pupils to be standing. After ongoing issues, an additional morning bus has now started, leaving Motcombe Church at 12 minutes past 8. Dorset Councillor Derek Beer says it should address the situation.
Well, there were lots of things going wrong because of the number of children going to Gillingham. There were lots of them, and the bus, they had to operate a very large bus to accommodate everybody, and with the very layout of Motcombe with horses and the parking at the school and such like, it was losing a lot of time. So to sort out the overcrowding, or to make it more comfortable, if you like, and to try and improve the timekeeping, what Dorset Council have done, along with South West Coaches, is split that into two journeys. And so one will go from Shaftesbury straight to Gillingham, which is really good news. It won't go around Motcombe, and that will enable, if the traffic's all right into Gillingham, but it isn't often at that time of day, it won't guarantee a connection with the 8:51 train, but at least there's a chance they'll catch it. But the idea is to catch with the trains east and west that go just at 9:15, and then the other one will go via Motcombe and won't be too crowded and get the people down to Gillingham, hopefully in better time. So yeah, it was because of concerns, but obviously these things take time, and this is a bit of good news, really.
Is this going to be permanent then?
Yeah, as far as I understand it, the timetable has now changed.
So there'll be two buses, so I guess if people rely on that bus to get to the train station, the bus they normally get will run as normal?
It'll run the normal time, but it'll get there quicker because it won't go around Motcombe. The one from Motcombe will still do what it has to do and take that little bit longer. So
was it the unhappy residents that prompted this then?
It was probably concerns by users, but it was also concerns by, I can genuinely say it was concerns by Dorset Council and South West Coaches. And I know the bus crews have spoken to me. They were concerned about timekeeping and how long it was taking to get the large bus through Motcombe. So it was concerns raised all round by all interested parties, really, by residents, by the bus drivers, and when they were raised with Dorset Council, they've sorted it out, which is good.
There have been additional Motcombe bus issues recently. You may have heard our interview with Sarah Cooper-Lassad. She raised concerns after the Shaftesbury to Gillingham bus failed to stop at an official but unmarked bus stop outside Turnpike Cottage on the B3081. Sarah says she rang the bus company in advance to say she needed to catch the service to reach Gillingham Station, but was told some drivers wouldn't use the pickup point because they felt it was unsafe. Sarah says the stop is listed on the timetable.
I met with the lady concerned on Friday morning and to discuss that with her. I'd also raised it with Dorset Council. It seems that there are a lot of historic bus stops there which were never used and not fit for purpose, and now vehicles are larger and a lot more than it wouldn't be sensible to stop on the turnpike. So what I'm doing at the moment is looking at more sensible places that the bus could stop. On the road into Motcombe, that's not a problem. And coming out of Gillingham towards Shaftesbury, there's a bit of a lay-by with a double gate by the field that people could get off there. So I'm having a look with Dorset Council at sensible and safe places that the buses can stop. I know that they were said there are registered stops there, but they've been there for donkey's years. And statistics show that very, very, very few people, just a couple of people a year, use them. But if there's no demand for it, we'll have a look at it and see what we can do and see how we can sort it out. But it's got to be safe. It's got to be safe to stop the bus. It's got to be safe when people get off and move on. So it's not just a matter of stopping the bus, it's a matter of doing it properly and making sure everyone's safe.
So this isn't going to be a quick fix, I guess, is it?
No, I'm on the case though. I want to get this right. It's not going to be tomorrow, but hopefully we can do it sooner rather than later. I never make promises I can't keep, but I think it's in everyone's best interest. One place I thought was right for it to stop near Turnpike going down towards Gillingham, I got that wrong. It wouldn't really work. We can't have the bus stopping and people stepping into a ditch or anything like that. It's got to be right. So I'm working on it. As I say, I've identified a place coming out of Motcombe and a place coming towards Shaftesbury. It's just going from Shaftesbury down towards Gillingham. I need to find somewhere safe. That's the important thing. It's not stubbornness. It really is trying to get it right.
So at the moment, then, that stop is suspended. People shouldn't wait for a bus there or expect to get off there.
In the ideal world and in the common sense world, if you're on a bus and you need to get off somewhere, quite often bus drivers, especially on these rural routes, will stop outside your house and let you off if it's safe, and that's how it's always been historically. But if you've got a registered stop, and then it's in this day and age, it's got to be safe for everybody, and I think we've just got to get that right. I know I've been on the bus when people said, I need to get to Motcombe, this bus doesn't go there, can I get off? And they've dropped them at a safe place nearby. It is about working together and sorting these things out. But if we can sort out a legal and proper one, then that would be a good idea. That would be a good result, I think. Because common sense now, I love it, and I love to people just to get things sorted. But in the world of in this current day and age, you've got to get it right as well. Some drivers were letting people off and others weren't. So that's no good. It's got to be consistent.
Keenly watching this first bus service, Motcombe mum Kim, who's campaigned for the introduction of the extra bus. Its arrival wasn't exactly on time, but importantly, the kids got into school in Gillingham by registration.
And the girls rang me when they were on it. I asked them to call me when they'd got on the bus this morning, and both of them said they were on it at 20 past. I think it was due at 8:12, something like that, but it still means they'll get to school on time and they'll miss the school run traffic through Motcombe, so that's good news. They were there for tutor on time.
And it was a comfortable ride from Motcombe to school in Gillingham.
Yeah, they got seats, and it wasn't crammed like sardines like it usually is, so it's all positive, which is good.
Kim says she's grateful to Dorset Council for taking action after her campaigning.
I mean, I didn't hear anything for quite a few weeks and had no sort of comeback from the council, like an email response or anything like that, but I was really pleased when the school messaged us and let us know about it. I'm really pleased that they've made the effort to sort of change the service around and make it a little bit earlier, which is kind of what we were hoping for, so that they don't miss too much of school.
It just goes to show persistence can pay off.